Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. Guess what is happening today? Hello, cow. Nice to see you. We are at the village, and I want to actually pillar up on the dirt briefly to show you guys a little bit of what is going on around here. And sometimes a bird's eye view is just best. So this is our village that's near our spawn. And as you can see, I put some fences around, and this villager like never went into any of the available houses up here with beds in them. But all of these houses have blocked in villagers. I put dirt over the door like that, and I've lit it up. Excuse me, I've lit it up a little bit so it doesn't seem to be under threat at nighttime, and there's no place for the zombies to get in. How do I get in, you may wonder? Oh, excuse me. Well, let's grab our stack of these, and we have a book, which is very good. And I will show you what I'm doing is I'm carrying around spruce slabs. Where am I keeping those? Where are those? Did I use them all? Oh no, here's 8, okay. So spruce slabs like this. So this is my method for getting in and out of different villagers' yards, is I put one of these on the ground here, and then since this is a block and a half tall, I can jump over it if I'm good. Right? And the villagers have not quite figured out how that all works. Now, the reason this is a big deal for me is I can finally let these guys out of their houses. They've been trapped because I've been trying to make the village safe for them, but now I feel safe that he is not going to escape from here, and that he's not going to get eaten by zombies, and that he can go in and sleep at night and be fine. Now, we could also give him a block. See if we could turn him into, I don't know, maybe a cleric, or maybe a Fletcher, right? Let's see if this guy wants to turn into something. But we're also going to let out our farmers. I should probably put the work block in his house, but I'm wondering where he is. Oh, he's over here, and I see green particles. Is he turning into something? No, he's just excited. I think he's excited to be outside. Let's see if we can turn him into a Fletcher. Will he become a Fletcher? And why don't I hear... He did! Okay, so I can trade 32 sticks to him for emeralds. So since I have all this wood here, let's see, 32, and you can do, what, 16 trades? So that's 8 stacks of sticks. Is that a stack of wood? I'm trying to remember. If I turn this wood, let's see, 1 stack of that will make 2 stacks of that. And I can only trade 8 stacks with them. So a half. Wait, I'm confusing myself. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades with him. But I think I can do 16. So I do want to do the whole stack. I think that's right. Let's just see if we can. Let's see if we can get 16 emeralds out of this guy. Turn him into an advanced Fletcher. Where'd he go? So it's going to be maybe a little annoying that they have their own little yards. But I like the idea of them having some freedom. 12. Did I only have 6 stacks? Oh, I did. So let's make some more. Right, so 16. Okay, so I've got 16 additional emeralds now. That's great. Let's get the emeralds off the hotbar, because we don't really need them there. Also, because we have farmers, well, I'll show you the farmers first. So let's see. This, we've yet to turn this guy into something. In fact, maybe we could turn him into a cleric, as long as I'm thinking about it. Bruh, you want to be a cleric? See? No? Someone else became a cleric? It's not this guy. This guy's our potato guy. We're gonna dig him out too, even though he's kind of important. I'm not sure if this is gonna result in bad things happening or not, but I want him to be free. Also, we have to kind of reassemble his house so that it's actually a house. Yeah, there goes our farmer. He's a farmer. You can see his farm hat. He'll trade us potatoes, 26 for an emerald. That's great. We'll fix his house better later, but for now it's a house again. You can go in there and close the door, and it's actually becoming nighttime. So I'm curious to see whether or not these guys would survive, but another part of me just wants to be safe. So we're going to go to sleep here. And so there's a potato farmer, a carrot farmer, a librarian, and now, as you can see, a Fletcher. Okay, and this is potatoes and carrots. All this. Watch out for the lava pool. This could be bad news bears. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. Maybe cover it with glass blocks. Something. Okay, but the big deal here is, let's see. That's the potato guy. Is this our librarian? It doesn't really matter. We can let these guys all out now. This is our librarian, though. Look, he's got all sorts of funny stuff going on in his house here. Okay, what's he willing to trade us? Aqua Affinity. That will not do. Now, if I break this and replace it, will he become the librarian again right away? He's still a librarian, even though I broke this. What's the deal with that? I didn't trade with them. Why is he still a librarian? Can you be a librarian? I do not understand. Did the mechanics change? He's supposed to become not a librarian anymore when I break that. And yet he's still offering the same Aqua Affinity. Well, this is kind of a bummer. Okay, let's let some of these other people out while we're here, though. This guy is a stone mason, maybe? I didn't give him that. He just sort of took it. Although we have a ton of clay balls. And there's a lot in the river over here. So we could use that to our benefit. Can we get over to there? Are you guys getting confused about where we are yet? It's a bit of a system here. Dude, why are you being that way? I don't understand. What's this guy? This is our carrot guy. Yeah, 22 carrots for an emerald. We've been trading with him and getting some emeralds. Let's put one of these here. Somebody tell me why this guy is still a librarian, please, even though I have his lectern. I would really like to know. Because my plan is for him to be our mending guy, and if he doesn't cooperate, then that's not going to be any good for me. Okay, who else can we set free? Oh, the Fletcher is free. Okay. Who else is there? This guy in here needs to be set free. Maybe he could be our librarian. But I kind of feel like no one's going to become a librarian if that guy stays a librarian. That one. This guy's a nothing. Become a librarian. Oh, we did. Okay, what's he offering? Punch. We don't want that. Can we see what this one is? We can't. So if I break this, yeah, see, then he's not one anymore. The other one must be a librarian for different reasons. Okay, he's offering a bookcase. So what we want to do is we want to unlibrarian and relibrarian him as many times as it takes until he offers us a mending book. That will be the plan, and I'll do it off camera if we don't have success in relatively short order here. Curse of Binding? Why would I want that? I just don't understand your thinking, dude. By the way, I'd really rather you not go anywhere while I'm manipulating you for my purposes. We're gonna put the lectern in the hotspot right next to the axe so we can do this a little more rapidly. Okay, it's a book for 17. Feather falling 4. Semi-tempting, but it's not that hard to get feather falling on a pair of boots, and that's the only thing you put it on. So now, like an unbreaking 3, I would be sorely tempted. Or efficiency 4, also sorely tempted. But we're really looking for, or efficiency 5 even. Thorns 3, ooh. I have in the past rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled looking for a Thorns 3 enchant. And I got that relatively quickly, and I'm almost tempted, but I care about mending right now, and that's it. We can force the issue with Thorns later if we want. It is nice because every time you take damage, there's mending! Okay, we traded for a book. Now he will never not be a mending villager. 36 emeralds for mending. Could be worse. Bro, congratulations. This is a fine day. Somebody get a picture of us. Hold on here. I'm gonna stand next to my new best buddy here. There, someone here. Look at the camera, dude. Look at the camera. Are you shy? Okay, I took a picture, even though you're shy. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. Me and my mending buddy. My buddy and me. Oh, really, really, really glad to have a mending book. And in fact, what we're going to do right away is we're going to go back to the base and apply it to our pickaxe. Almost right away. What we're going to do first, though, is let these poor saps out. We'll check on them. This guy's got a bed and nothing else. No purpose in life. He's a brown coat. I haven't seen any green coat nitwits, I think they're called. This guy's got a bed and little else. Okay, so do we let everyone out now? So on our to-do list is to trade for more mending books, to trade a lot of potatoes and carrots to these guys for more emeralds, to give this guy a home, because right now all he has is a safe place to wander at night. We could at least give him a bed, couldn't we? Maybe we could give him a bed now. Our bed. And see if that works out for him. We're going to apply that book to that pickaxe right there. Right there. Let's see, we've got 44 emeralds. Plus some. Okay. Do I have enough wool in either of these chests to make a bed? No, I don't. Okay, so you know what? We'll make a bed when we're at home, but we're going to give this bed to this guy. So I feel bad for him. I wonder if our first librarian is still a librarian. Okay, how am I going to get into this guy's place? I could do it like this for now. Okay, hey, guess what? You get a bed. And do you want to be a cleric? No? You don't want to be a cleric? Are you wearing what clerics wear? No, you're wearing nothing. Okay. Where's our old librarian? Let's have a look at him and see if he's still one. There's our farmer. That's the carrot farmer. It's this guy. This guy's the old librarian. He's still offering Aqua Affinity 1, even though he doesn't have... I really don't get that. I think he's going to become not a librarian anymore at some point, and the game just has not yet to figure out that that is indeed the case. Okay, we'll fix that at some point. But we got all these guys out, which is a big win. I want to talk to you guys about the path here, okay? Do I need to take any of this stuff with me? I was going to try to turn someone into a cleric and trade them some flesh. But I don't know if that's going to work. What do we got? 2 stacks and an 1/8 of a stack. Who wants to be a cleric. This guy, where does this guy belong? That house there. Dude, you want to be a cleric? Isn't that the cleric block? Dude, become a cleric. You're my mending guy, right? Yeah. Are you a cleric? He's a cleric now. Alright, so he's locked into being a cleric, which is fine. And let's give him this. He's going to want access to it. Dude, bro, dude, I know. Here, look. Here you go. Just for you. Never forget. The wise and benevolent Basement Let's Play has given you... Oh, for crying out loud. Do I have more? I'm going to stick these in every yard, I think. Okay, so how do we get here? Well, there's all this cool scenery. Ugh, that's a bit of a drop that I don't want to miss out on. But there's a lot of elevation change. I'm not sure if I want to tunnel through or build like stairs up and down and stuff. But I want to come from our new house, which is under construction over here, and come this way, right? And then swing that way. So I think we're gonna pass to this side of this house and then turn this way and go around that house. And that's how we'll get there. That thing is cool too, though. So I don't know, maybe the path will take us a little more prominently along the route to see the ruined portal. We could always move it. That's a lot of work, though. I just think we want the path to wind through the most picturesque part of the journey. Is that a... Yes, it is. Okay. Let's make sure we're being smart. Spider sees me. That's a creeper. I really do not want him doing stupid stuff. Alright, we're going to charge him. Okay, I still have a bed over here, don't I? Yes, I do. Boom. So I've made a little bit of progress on the house. I just wanted to show you guys sort of what I'm thinking here. So this hallway leads to this room. This guy wants to die. And then this room leads to this hallway. So there's the main room over there, which we worked on together. And then this hallway comes to this room, and that hallway with the window there leads to that room. And then these rooms both have hallways that lead to this hill. But that's going to be like, I'm thinking like a cobblestone storage area. Spider? Cow, are you okay? Is the spider bothering you? Oh no, now you're bothering him. Okay, you can handle yourself. I get that. Thank you for sharing. That's a lot of wood. Hey, more rotten flesh. All right. And then we need to beautify this path too, somehow. I'd like to be able to see more things, but I like that we can see our oak farm and our 0-0 portal, our starter house, our little sugarcane farms, our tree farm across the way. We're going to have to build a bridge over there at some point too. So right now we have the starter house. We have the new house way over there. We've got a bridge from the starter house to the tree farm. We've got the oak tree farm at the top of the hill. We've got the portal at 0-0. We've got the new house, as I already said, off in the distance there. Maybe let's look at it from height. I haven't looked at it from up here yet. And then past this, we have our village with our mending villager. See, this is cool looking. And I would like to be able to, you know, we want a path from the tree farm to the house, so we can see what the house looks like from this perspective as we're doing chores. Because we're going to see it when we come from the village, we're going to see it from that side, and we're going to see it when we come from the starter house, especially when we're like moving stuff or whatever, doing inventory management things. But it's okay to have multiple paths to stuff, right? Because then you can see different angles. There's going to be a big like cobblestone room here with, I think, some mossy cobblestone where it's like underground to give it sort of that dank basement-y feel. That'll be nice. So lots of aesthetic work to do. However, mending and ancient debris are next on the old list. Where's my anvil? It's over by the enchantment table. We're going to be able to do so much mining. Like, more mining than we could ever care about. Oh my gosh, look at that. Silk Touch, Unbreaking, Efficiency, Mending, Netherite, Pickaxe. Is there a better pickaxe? I defy anyone to find it. And we're going to go repair this puppy too. And we could see about enchanting some other stuff since we have a bunch of levels from... In fact, I did this a little out of order. What do we want? Copper? I did this a little out of order because I should have... Okay, let's be holding this. Because those levels are more valuable. I should have done it the other way around. Oh, look at the durability on the netherite pickaxe go up. Oh, it's fully recovered. Oh, that's incredible. I love that exploit. I do really actually do want to build something that's not an exploit for the purposes of experience. But oh my gosh, let's go get diamonds. We have this stuff, and we could do the rest of it with boots, but we could make more diamond armor and enchant it too, and then combine it with these things. This diamond chestplate's nothing other than unbreaking. It's kind of unfortunate. Where's our enchanted books? Because we have a few of those laying around somewhere, don't we? I don't know. Maybe we could do some enchanting in the rain, though. I mean, why not? Here we've got some books. Of course, you need books to trade with the villager in order to get mending books, so we're going to want leather and sugarcane. It's a good thing we have humble farms for both, but still. Yeah, we could do 1, 2, almost 3 enchants. We could do 3 if we borrow a little more experience. So let's do it real quick. Just need to get this up to level 36. Oh, 38. Well, we might as well get it to 39 then. There it is. Okay. Copper goes away. And to the enchanting table we go. I've got one mustache hair that's like poking me in the lip, and I keep rubbing it to like make it go away, and it keeps bothering me. I'm walking because I can't run because I'm so hungry. Ted hates it when I walk. He needs to catch up on episodes though. I think this is episode 10, and as far as I know, there's still just... Wait a minute, this is an enchanting table. Enchantment table, excuse me. Okay, protection 3. Yeah, we could put that on the chest plate. Respiration 3. Don't we already have that on our helmet? Yeah, we do. And there is no respiration 4, I believe. So this is when we could make something else that we already have out of diamond, right? Like I could make... Well, I'm already really happy with these. But I could make another diamond sword and just see if I get looting on it instead of taking the respiration 3. But we're going to do it. Oh, and look, there's sharpness 3, which I think that's what we have. Well, we have sharpness 4, okay. Smite? I'm not a huge fan of Smite, although it can be pretty good. Oh, and that's all it is. Power 4. That would be good for a bow. We could enchant a bow. And multi-shot, which is for a different thing. And knockback. Okay, and now our levels are back down. So we'll hang on to both those books for now. They're not terrible. They're not ideal. But I am excited to take this pickaxe and go mining. Now, I don't want to apply netherite to something that I don't love. I love this axe. We do need a diamond hoe, and I want to enchant that as well. And I love the shovel. So netherite could go on that and that. And that, I suppose, although it's less important because it's really going to take a long time to wear out. Not the sword yet. Not the boots, because we want protection on that. Oh, what happens if I put this into the anvil with this, would it overwrite the projectile protection? Maybe. Would I rather put it on the chest plate? Maybe. That's the only thing without protection right now. Let's check on both, though. Is it getting dark yet? No, it's just rainy. I like rain in video games. We will build an actual enchantment, like, setup, I think, probably eventually. We're going to check in here. Okay, so what? My question was, what happens if I do this and this? Can't do it. So I'm going to have to get rid of these boots at some point. As much as I like Depth Strider and Feather Falling 4, there's no unbreaking on them. And, ooh, do I want Prot 3 on there? I guess I do. And I broke my anvil. Okay, that's okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make another anvil, and we're going to... Oh, man. There's so much to do. But since we have our mining pick, I mean, we may as well go mining, right? The question is, do we do it in the nether for ancient debris, or do we do it down at diamond level for more diamonds? For a diamond hoe, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stick this here. We already have this. So I could stick this on the axe or the shovel. What to do. I think we want to go netherite, and I think I want to try to, what if I got a stack plus 4 of these? So I could do the exploit with that. I mean, the copper is plenty quick, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Am I bringing... No, I did put the fortune pickaxe away, which was smart of me. Do I have wood on me? I don't. I'm going to want wood on me so I can make some chests, I think. And also, I don't need, like, the emeralds and stuff. I'm kind of clogging up my inventory right now, which is a little bit silly. This should have a spot up here, I think. I guess we'll put it there for now. We have to get organized, too, but not until we build the storage thing. I don't need my unbreaking, or my fortune shovel. That goes there. We can put extra potatoes over here. Gosh. I'm really excited for this cough to go away eventually. And we're way low on wood. Got a little bit of meat. I need some more of that, I think. If this is actually going to be an extended mining operation. Okay, let's do this. And then let's grab some... Yeah, I was going to grab wood. But look how low I am. Should we go cut down a spruce? Is it getting dark yet? Can I sleep? We're going to sleep in the rain. We're going to sleep in the rain. I'm going to cut down a spruce I started cutting down earlier. Because I just wanted to get a certain amount of spruce, and then I abandoned it. So there's a spruce that's partially cut down. And this might be our first time over here together. But yeah, I just sort of flattened this area and then set up, you know, some torches, some planting and stuff. I did try to align everything, right? So right here, we're like directly equal with, even with the portal, which is fantastic and highly encouraged. Okay, where's our spruce that we partially cut down? Spruce? Partially cut down spruce? Here it is. Found it. Alright, so we're going to jump up this. We're going to cut this down. We're going to have this wood so we can create crafting benches and chests and other things in our room at the bottom of the nether where we go ancient debris mining. And then we're going to go mining. We can dump a bunch of netherrack in there as we go. And maybe my goal will be to see how much I can get off camera between episodes, but we've got time left in this episode. Did I miss any? Does it matter? I've got a good source of wood now, so I don't really need to worry about picking up every block. One thing that's nice about this being far enough away from the base that, oh look, and we can see our house over there too, which is really fantastic. I want to be able to see that when we're coming home on the bridge from here up to here, right? I want to be able to see the new house from the bridge. So, yeah, it's going to be all about like being able to see stuff while we're traveling between our various structures without them being just all clustered together and on one flat thing. And then trying to make those views interesting, I think. But yeah, I used to lament everything being outside of simulation distance from everything else. And thinking about building a base where everything is so close that it's always all simulating. But it really just doesn't work out. And one benefit to this is those saplings aren't going to go to waste because they're not going to decay and drop. Okay, we have our wood. It's enough talk, Peter. Let's go into the nether. This one stupid mustache hair. I wish I had my beard comb with me. Maybe it's coming from below and I'm rubbing the wrong area of my face to try to fix it. I don't know. Beard problems. Oh, hello. There's some ghasts out there. There's this guy in here. Couple of them. Well, hey, listen, guys. I've got you severely outclassed with, you may be tough, but I am armored and armed, so I'm cool with you guys hanging out in my area, as long as you're cool with me moving about and not disturbing me. Okay, we got our one from there. So it really is just about going down here. Okay, let's take a look at this and see if we can get this organized. Well, we're pretty well organized, aren't we? Man, look at that pick. I'm so excited about that pick. Look at that thing. Mmm. Tasty. You can taste it. Am I hungry? Oh, we're already at the bottom. Whoops. Listen. I want to be able to get off of the ladder without any trouble here, okay? All right. Good. So here we are at 0, 0. This is our little room, our little humble room. We could build a chest here. Although we don't need it yet. What we need is those on the hotbar right next to the old pickaxe. And then we just need to go mining. Here's our 3x3. Uh-oh, we got skeletons spawning. How deep have I been going with these? And look, there's lights here. Oh, that's because I found ancient debris, but then I mined it and I just didn't take the lights away. So that's my bad. So those go as far as they go. How far do they go? Is it 50? And how far apart are they? Just that much. So, let's do another one. Ooh, a little bit of visualization there. Now we can move pretty fast, actually. Fast enough to be dangerous. So we'll have to watch out for that. What am I viewing here? Is there going to be... Are we going to hit lava? I think I want to not go too fast, just in case we do. No, we're still safely enclosed. Okay. Yeah, once you get an efficiency 5 pickaxe, though, you can really run through the old netherrack, and you got to be careful because lava pockets will not have mercy on you. They will just go and go and go. I did a fun thing today. Oh, I hate this soul sand. I hate you. Slow me down. You're not quite as tall as a regular block. Why do we have so much light here? Oh, because this is the end of our hallway. And indeed, I made this kind of long. Okay, did you see any ancient debris? I didn't either. So I did something fun today. My wife and 3 kids and I, along with my sister and her husband, and 3 of their 5 kids, and my parents went to the Orpheum Theater in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we saw Les Miserables, which was excellent. It's a great story and a great book, which I've not personally read, but I trust the people who tell me it's good. And I read a synopsis of it, which I quite enjoyed. And like a couple of shortened versions of it, as well as seeing the more recent like musical movie of it with Hugh Jackman and Russell Crowe and Catwoman, Anne Hathaway. But also the 1998 one with Liam Neeson and Claire Danes, along with others whose names I may or may not remember. It's just a great story. A guy's a criminal. He stole some bread, spent 19 years in prison, and he gets out, and everywhere he goes, he has a hard time making a decent living, an honest living, because no one wants him around, because they're all afraid of him, because everyone knows that he's a... Whoa. What happened there? Did the gravel just fall into the lava source block and delete it? Hey, there's some ancient debris. See it? You guys see it? Where are we at? We might as well pick it up while we're here. And we might as well look all around it, too. Because we want to know if there's more. Sometimes they come in bunches. Okay, this one is here. Got it. And that's basically digging all around it. And I don't see any more. So that is all she wrote, but that's okay. We're happy about that. We're impressed with that. Yeah, so this guy, he steals some bread. He's hungry, he steals some bread. He goes to prison. He ends up spending... Wow, there's more. Interesting. Spending 19 years in prison. And this is a long time ago, and I think it's in France, right? Yeah, there's more. Yes. Yes. Okay. And so, yeah, he can't get honest work anywhere, and so eventually... Boy, there's two more. He decides to change his name and kind of disappear, and which is technically breaking parole, but he's actually a really good dude. Then he makes an honest living. He owns a factory. He's kind to his workers. He becomes the mayor. I won't give away the whole plot, but there's a guy that represents the law basically, and he is hunting down this main character to try to bring him to quote-unquote justice. How are we doing on inventory space? We're okay. Should we stash the ancient debris somewhere in case something terrible happens? It actually is not destroyed by lava, though. Something that's worth keeping in mind. Let's make 1, 2, 3, all of these. And we'll do this from one of these. And we'll put that down here. Yeah, boom. And we'll make a chest. And that will go right there. And then we'll drop in our ancient debris first and all of our superfluous netherrack after that. And then our non-netherrack blocks, I suppose. Like this and this and this. And miscellanea. Although, this probably counts as a block, doesn't it? Okay, so there we go. Pretty well organized. Eventually, I can bring some cobblestone down here and smelt that netherrack and make nether brick stairs, which would be fun. And then, oh, I see. Very interesting. And then we won't have to monkey around with jumping everywhere. So mine will just get easier and easier to use as time goes by. See. So anyway, the story revolves around this guy kind of on the run from the law, but actually not breaking the law anymore. And then this law officer chasing him. And then a female character gets involved, and a child gets involved. And the music is fantastic, and like the message is great too. It's a classic book by Victor Hugo. It's huge though. Like 1,400 pages, I think. It's kind of bonkers. Oh, nether quartz. Nether quartz ore. to be specific. We definitely need to use nether quartz to make some interesting blocks, I think, because we could build with that, and that would be a lot of fun. Cover this up. And here we are in our hallway. So now we go back here. So yeah, great story, great musical, great fun. That was my parents' Christmas present to the grandkids, which is really smart because then you don't have to wrap it. Really, although I mean kind of. They like made a little game out of can you figure out what your Christmas present is and had them sort of work together to figure out what it was. And I realized that this happened before Christmas, and this video is coming out before Christmas if you're watching it shortly after it comes out. But that's when the play was, so... but yeah, it's kind of nice that it's not just like more stuff in our house. I hesitate to say junk because we're talking about recent Christmas presents from other relatives, but you know how like eventually Christmas presents are just sort of like stuff to put somewhere. Or they could be experiences and memories with the people that you love. So I think a good Christmas includes both, and by definition then less stuff than it would include otherwise. Okay, nothing in that hallway. Let's try this way. You can see how it takes a while to find. You need 4 of these ancient debris blocks in the furnace to make 4 ancient scrap, right? It's 1 to 1, but then you need 4 ancient scrap with 4 gold ingots to make 1 netherite ingot, which then you can combine with any diamond armor, tool, or weapon to get a netherite version of it instead. Which, what does that do? Does that actually... It increases durability, I think, but there's some ancient debris. But does it do anything else? Okay, where was that? Here-ish? Because we need to poke around and see if we can find some more. Just in case there's more. And it looks like there's not. Okay. Well, we tried our best. Oh, excuse me. Let me get up. Okay. Let's go like this. Just make this spawn-proof here. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Have you guys seen plays or musicals? Have you seen amateur productions or maybe like elementary, school productions with school-age students? Or something more professional yet amateurish, or like Broadway. I would be interested to know what you've seen and what level of professionalism it was, and where you saw it, if applicable. I have seen Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat with Donny Osmond, a long time ago, and I saw Miss Saigon a little over 20 years ago now, in London, which was a treat, on Broadway in London. And now, Les Mis. I'm trying to think, are there any other... I've seen small stuff. I've seen high school and middle school plays that I was in, as well as that, my kids are in. But... Oh, and there's a place called Chanhassen Dinner Theater in Minnesota, which is like amateur stuff. You can actually eat while you watch the play or musical. There's a restaurant there, so you sit down at tables in the room where the stage is, in the auditorium, and a waiter or waitress comes by and you order your food, and it comes out, and the play happens, and you're eating your food, which is kind of a cool idea. I saw... Les Mis there. I saw Christmas Carol, the Dickens version, roughly, and it's where Amy Adams got her start. Semi-famous actress. Let's do some more here. So that's a fun little place. It's not as expensive as Broadway productions are, which is nice. But, you know, just a little bit lower level stuff as well. We want to build... okay. We want to build with nether quartz ore blocks at some point. Not ore. Nether quartz blocks. I like the way it looks. It's very clean. I'm just not sure what we could do. Maybe the enchantment area is kind of open air. Up. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. See how I go over 2 when I hit lava? I think what... Excuse me, gosh. I think what I should do is this. Because I think if I hit lava, it's boop, boop. That's reflex to go over 2. Because then I've been hesitant when the lava is flowing. And I got to go back 1 to get onto blocks. Because my shovel is not going to help with a lava source block. Okay, here we are here. We're going to go back in this one, and then we're going to take a visit to the old chest. Oh, boy. Ooh, see, now this one's going to be tough because it's around a corner. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig above. So we can kind of get at it from this angle. And I think if I put one there, we'll be good. Let's see. Yes. Good to go. All right. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, we're going to take a visit to the old Mr. Chest because our inventory's getting full. And we'll just sort of keep adding chests as we need to. It's kind of fun to see the number of chests grow. As, we're going to hit a cave pretty soon there to our right. Maybe we'll find some ancient debris by running around. I don't know how often it's air exposed. Oh, I've tried the bed method in the past, and it's kind of a lot of monkeying around that I would rather not repeat forever. It just doesn't seem to be as quick and clean and mindless and relaxing as something like this is. And then maybe that's enough mining ancient debris for this episode. Let's see, we have this and this. Those fit. This has to go here because we don't have a block open for it yet. That goes into that corner. This we have too much of. There. That fits. All these go into their spots. And look, we're already full. We already had bones. So it's time for another chest, which means 1, 2, chest. And this one could go here. And maybe we'll have one of these be just netherrack. And we can turn it into a double chest as we need to, and we can have the other one be non-netherrack. Including, I suppose, the ancient debris. So let's put that there, and this, like this. Alright, so now all of our non-netherrack goes up here. This will go in the bottom corner. We're never going to fill a chest with that stuff. Can you imagine? That would be bonkers. I mean, we've mined a lot of blocks here and only come up with 5. How about... Do we want to spend any time looking for diamonds? Or do we... You know, now that we're pretty well outfitted, maybe we could do some spelunking in the overworld. See if we could find some diamonds that way. We need a diamond hoe. And we're down to 3 diamonds. So I'd like to find some diamond ore if I could first. But we'll spend a little time looking, and then we'll give up if we need to and just use the diamonds that we have. Because we could try and enchant, right? Maybe we get up to 33 levels and we try and enchant. And if we don't like the one on the hoe, we'll do a book. And if we do, then we'll do the hoe. And see what the book offers us next. Okay, do I have everything I need for this? I should have a bucket of water, and I should have blocks, but I'm about to get blocks. So I really don't see a need to do that. There's the copper mine at 48, And here at 16 is the iron mine. And then here at 0 would be the lapis mine. Actually, is that a smart idea? Should we make one here? I think we probably should. There's some iron already. Do these all go in this direction? I think they do. Like this. Yeah. So we're going to need a bunch of lapis if we're going to be doing as much enchanting as I think we're going to be. So this would be smart to do, I think. Build all this out. Even though I said we're going to look for diamonds, here I am now mining for lapis. But we're just really just establishing it. This is the right height for this kind of thing. What is going on here? Why do I have some cobbled deep slate and mostly regular deep slate? This is a silk touch pick. It should be only giving me that. Oh, and I gotta go get that deep slate coal ore at some point now that I have a silk touch pick. Just been too lazy to start that. Okay, we're not gonna do much of this. We're really just establishing it. I would love to find a little bit of lapis. Just to say I did. But I'm gonna give up here. And we'll go I'll go lapis mining off camera if I need to. Why are you there? You know what? You're fine there because you're going to be one of these. And you're going to be one of these. We're going to have hallways like this. We're going to go every 3 or 4. I think we'll go 4. For lapis. You don't usually find 1. Okay, so there we have 6 branches ready to go. And 1 hole plugged. Alright, down to diamond level. Our last spelunking session down at diamond level, well, actually, it originated from iron level, and it went by going this way, behind the ladder, and to the left. So let's try going this way and to this left. Have I dug all the way down these yet? I haven't. So let's just start with this far one here. See if we find some diamonds, or see if we find a cave. I would love to find a cave. And I hear spooky underground noises. There's disagreement about what those noises mean. Some people think it means that there's open cavern nearby. But I don't think it needs to mean that. So, you know, maybe it's just Minecraft trying to freak us out, knowing we're deep, and giving us something to think about, you know. Christmas is coming. Are you excited? Do you celebrate Christmas? Maybe you don't celebrate Christmas. That's okay. You can celebrate and not celebrate what you want, IMO, as long as you're not infringing on the rights of others by doing it. And I don't know what celebrations infringe on the rights of others. And if you do, maybe don't put them in the comments because it sounds kind of controversial. And we don't need to deal with any of that. But Christmas is coming, and I'm excited. Our tree is up. Our lights are up on the outside of the house. It's been snowing a bunch. It feels very cozy and wonderful. I've got some firewood prepped. There's diamond ore. Firewood prepped and ready to go for the fireplace. We have a real wood fireplace. Ooh, this could be big. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! I'll take it. I'm not afraid to take 5. Let's press our luck. Because why not? Oh, let's put a light at 70, though. Do we have these every 10? I think so. So Christmas is coming for you guys. Are you excited? Or maybe you're watching this and it's like summer, you know, or a year later or something. I don't know. Or a month later and Christmas is over. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts about whatever's happening right now, or about Christmas in general, no matter what time it is for you in your personal life as you're listening to this right now. But for me, that's where I find myself. The shopping is done, which is great. Except for maybe one big ticket item for my wife, which it's like, okay, if it goes on promotion, then I may pull the trigger. Okay, we made it all the way to 100. And I think that's probably enough. How's our inventory doing? It's doing fine. Should we dig over here? Oh my gosh. Do you see this? I was just going to dig over 4 and then dig our way back. turned out quite fortuitous. So now we're up to 9. That is amazing. Okay, now I can't put a torch on the wall, so I'll put one on the floor. Because this hallway actually is right at 100. Let's see, what are we at here? 24 and 20. Multiples of 4. Very good. Hey, deep slate redstone. Is that rare? I don't know. Oh, but I was talking about Christmas. Yeah, I hope my kids like what they get. I hope we have a fun day. I hope my wife enjoys. You know, she will tell me a few things that she wants, and she's very specific. So there's no like, oh, I didn't want this flavor or this version or this color or whatever. But it's just like, hey, exactly what I picked out for you. Thanks. But there are also a few things that I get that I don't clear with her, that I don't tell her about. I just sort of like guess based on what I know. And when those hit, that's fun. That's fun for me because I know I did a good job of paying attention during the year. So we'll see how all that goes. There will be an update on how Christmas went, I suppose, sometime later in the series. Let's see, what is this? Is this episode 10? And when's it coming out? Is it coming out Wednesday the 21st? So I suppose as soon as episode 12? There may be an update on all that. It'll be nice to know. It'll be nice to listen to this for me and think, man, I didn't know. I didn't know how it would turn out then. And now listening to it, I know how it turned out, but there's a little time capsule of me not knowing how it would go. Sadly, there's one of me from a few years ago where I'm all excited about a Minnesota Vikings football playoff game. Where I'm like, I don't know, man, it could go well. We'll see. And they lost. But I didn't know that when I recorded it. So, quite sad. Okay, let's take our diamonds up. What are we going to get from 9? Who has a guess? I think we will get 20. 20 diamonds from 9 ores when we fortune 3 them. Which is certainly enough to make a hoe. Maybe 2. Maybe we could combine hoes. We are very progressive and forward thinking when it comes to Minecraft strategies here in the basement. This is a tall ladder. I'm just climbing and climbing and climbing. Don't look down. What did I just say? And here we are at the top. And it's daylight. That's great. Are there any creepers around? No? Okay. Let's fortune these ores. We're going to need our fortune pick to do it. Did I put that in here? I must have. Only makes sense. Okay, let's put that here. And we'll put these here. And we'll see if I get 20. I might be being a little bit greedy, hoping for 20. I'll be disappointed if we get fewer than 16. All right, let's do this. See what we get. $14. I'm disappointed. I'll admit I'm disappointed. 9 ores turned into 14 diamonds. But that's okay. We've got the means to go get a lot more, and the sun is setting, but I can only sleep at night, which means it's time to make a diamond hoe. You know what? We're only going to make 1. Since we had such bad luck on that draw. Can I sleep yet? I can only sleep at night. All right, we're going to fortune this thing at sunset. I bet I don't have a book on me. So if we don't get a good thing, we'll just go sleep. We're going to do it, though, with a house in the background and the sunset in the background. It looks so cool. All right, fortune 2. Fortune 2 on a hoe? There might be unbreaking on it as well. Fortune is kind of nice on a hoe, actually, because you get more... a hoe is the best for breaking tree leaf blocks, and you get more saplings with fortune, which makes sense. We've already got our fortune shovel, which we use for harvesting crops. I need a book. Is there anything about? I'm going to close that door just in case something is about. 1 book? Where's all our books? Here's a few. Okay. Boy, the inventory's a mess. I feel like in kind of a way we didn't get a ton done during this hour, but also I got a lot done off camera before this episode, which is why I could show you like everything going on in the village and all that. Getting mending on camera was pretty nice actually, so I'm not gonna... Okay, Bane of Arthropods. Oh yeah, we don't have levels. That's our problem right now. Alright. Alright. Fine. You know what? Fine. We'll go get levels. We only have one piece of mending gear, and it's not in our hand, so it's not going to bother us as we're getting levels here. Let's just see how quick I can do it. Okay, you ready? Come on! 40. All right. Did you hear that button mashing? I lifted the controller up partway through that to get it close to the microphone. Just for you guys, so you would know what's going on. Ted told me he's going to install a mod on Java that lets me use a controller. If I could use a Nintendo Pro controller and play Java, well, I'd be willing to give that a try. Fortune 2? And efficiency 3. Sharpness 3. Now, we already have a sharpness 3 book. Actually. So you know what we're going to do? We're doing it. This is an extra long episode. We're going to, we're going to make an anvil. Because we have tons of iron. Look at all this iron. I mean, come on. It's still sitting in the furnace. Okay. How many do we need? We need 9 plus 9 plus 9, which is 27. 31. Right? Is that right? We make 3 blocks. And then 1 anvil. And we're out of iron. That's fine. Okay, we've got that. Where's our sharpness 3 book? Right here. So we're going to combine those to get a sharpness 4 book. And then we're going to combine it with... do I have more lapis? Yes. Do I have... Am I going to make another hoe? I'm gonna. We're just going for it today. 2 diamond hoes in 1 inventory. Can you believe it? We're going to combine those 2 books, sharpness 3 books, to make a sharpness 4 book. And then we're going to combine them with the sword, which is already sharpness 4, to make it sharpness 5. But first, we're going to see what level 30 enchant we can get on this hoe. That's efficiency 4. I like the sound of that a lot better. Let's see what else we get. Nothing. Okay, let's see what a book would say. Feather falling 4. Not that interested. Should we unenchant this one? I think we should. So we have an efficiency 4 hoe. Can we get unbreaking and fortune on this maybe? That's fortune 2 again. 2? Is that the max for a hoe or something? And unbreaking. Okay, so I think that's worth combining with that. And now we're down to 28, so it's combined time. But first, it's anvil placement time. We might as well go ahead and place it in the same or similar spot. Should we do it? Because we like enchanting like this, so maybe we'll put it here. Okay. Sharpness and sharpness 4. Okay, and then this, which is sharpness 4. And unbreaking and looting and fire aspect, to bring it up to sharpness 5. Boom. And then we're going to combine these hoes. And what is the right order to do this? 14? Let's try it this way. 4. Okay, fortune 2, unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. That's a good hoe. All right. Let's do that. And that. We'll put these away. And we'll call it an episode. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time in the basement.